Hello, welcome back to Honeybee's Vintage Doll Corner. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week this week. So, no new vintage babies just yet. I have been working on these two right here that came in, if you might remember. And I did a little shopping over the weekend. So I just wanted to update you on what I've done and how I did it. So you might remember this one. This one is the Ashton Drake Patty Playpal. And if you remember, all of her hair fell out. And it pretty much fell out right up on me taking her out of her box, her bag that she was in. So hair fell out during the box opening. And if you missed that, you can go back and see that. It is the I think it's a surprise box opening or something of that effect to a Playpal box opening. Because when I opened up the box and I took her out of her bag, her hair just disintegrated like powder. So that was something I had never seen before. From what I gather from, like I said, I think I've said it in the video too, is that I think maybe it got moisture in there and mold, and maybe that's what happened. I don't really know. But also, I had been looking online and I noticed that other people with the Patty Playpal Ashton Drake doll, same issue. The hair it would either just be the top of the hair, like the bangs would just fall out, or their doll is actually going through the hair falling out process. So maybe it's the fiber that they use for the hair. That's probably a big possibility there. I don't know what they used. I noticed some of the other dolls didn't do that. Some dolls' hair hold up great, some dolls' hair does not. The older dolls, theirs seem to become very brittle. But anyway, let's jump into this. So with her, I know I mentioned I wanted to root her hair, and I still do, but as we all know, rooting takes a while. So instead, I modified a wig to fit her head. So I'm just going to show you real quick what I did. So this is the wig. It was a basic size wig right here. And because I don't really, I couldn't decide on what color hair I wanted to do. So for right now, we're going to go with the wigs that I had. I like this one best on her, so I went with this one. Since she was originally a redhead, and I love red hair, I am probably going to find a red wig and go back and forth, possibly. So this is what I did. So this is a wig, and let me see. Did I do any cutting on this? I don't think I did. No, I didn't do any cutting. So basically, I did my modifications with basically just needle and thread. I did use wig needle and wig thread. It's a little thicker. The needle is curved like that. And I took in, so here is like the front part. And like I said, this was a regular size. You can get like a smaller wig size, but this only cost me maybe $15, something like that, and I bought it on Amazon. I just happened to buy the wrong size. So it was I don't know, maybe a 20. Anyway, it can fit a regular small head. So anyway, I took it in on the sides in the same amount on both sides because I wanted to pull this up to here. And basically I had pinned it on her head. Yeah, I did. I pinned this. I found the middle, pinned it on her head, put the cap where I wanted it, and I had just basically put it where I wanted it, and I wanted the cap to come to there, pin that up there, and then I just started figuring out where I wanted everything, and then started sewing. So I sewed the two sides in, took in about the first 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gathered those on both sides, as you can see. Then in the back, this right here was too big too. So what I did was I gathered the sides on there about until it would fit snug on her head. So I just gathered them on both sides from the band all the way to here. So all of them, just pull them in with the needle and thread. Both sides, I did that. Let's see on here. As you can see that. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you don't gather those, that's what makes it really loose. So I just, instead of cutting it or anything like that, I just gathered it and sewed it together on both ends. Okay. And then that's it as far as the wig goes. If you're interested in more information on how I did that, just leave a comment. Just leave something in a comment, let me know. So when I do another wig, the red wig, I'll do more of a detailed video. I'll do a video while I'm doing it, so that way you can see exactly what I did. Let's see if anyone is interested. But otherwise, that's pretty much what I did. And then to that, you just pretty much put it on her just like you would any wig. And it fits nice and snug, which is what I was wanting. See? And then I just kind of cut the bangs and everything to, once I got it on her. So yeah. And that was it. Because the bangs are too long. But yeah. That's it. And it fits nice and snug, as you can see. So, well, I'm pulling on it now, but yeah, it does fit nice and snug. And this one's really soft, as you can see. There's Mika. Hey, Mika. So I'm just going to brush it back. Pulling it. This is just I want to put it back. And I guess if you wanted to, you can pop a pin in there and keep it secure to keep it from moving around like it is moving around. But once I have it on, I didn't really move it around or anything, so I didn't have a problem. But yeah, you can put a pin in there, or if you like, you can glue it down. I said, If I was keeping it permanently, then I probably would glue it down. But I am undecided yet what I want to do. And then I just pretty much took a ribbon, you know, like they used to do, a little simple ribbon around her hair. Make it look a little, you know, vintage. What's that one? That's it. And you guys might remember from one of the dresses from last week that I showed you, the one with the bunnies, the green bunnies, from some of the vintage dresses. That is also in that video. Well, no, it's not in that video. It's one of my the first video that I did, my intro to my new vintage doll corner. So, give me a moment. Trying to get this on here. There it is. Perfect.